Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pasolivo, Cooking Kitchen Cuisine. We are going to be working today with Chef Katie from McPrice Myers. I am so excited. They are a fantastic winery, and I'm really looking forward to working with Chef Katie because she's got some fantastic food coming at us. So I want to make sure that I've got it sorted on what she is making for us today. So she's making herb roasted chicken with sweet and savory butternut squash. So if you have not checked out our, let's see, I'm going to joining us. If you have not been to this winery, it is a gorgeous winery, fantastic wines, really good vibe, really good people. Hello. You're sideways for me. Is there any way to tilt you the other way around? There we go. Hi. Now you're not falling off the side of the earth. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
I am super looking forward to this meal because you're using one of the products that I just think screams Thanksgiving, which is the Boozy cranberry chutney.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that product. Oh,
Was that me or you?
sorry. I have a hurt puppy.
Oh, we're better?
She's okay. Sorry about that.
Did somebody step on a dog?
If it's not a kid, it's a dog, right?
Something's always underfoot. Well, good job on not stepping on a kid. And I'm super looking forward to virtually tasting your food. All of us wish that we were right there with you, obviously. These shows are always such a tease because we really wish that we could actually taste all the goodness that you've got going on.
Just 1 second here.
Absolutely. So as we are kind of holding, I will go through the products. Oh, hi. Of the stuff that she's going to be using today. So she's going to be using our citrus and our tangerine. So these two are fantastic products throughout the year, but I will say that when it comes to club membership, for example, these are definitely on the docket when it comes to shipments for the fall seasons. Those two and rosemary, amazing. Oh, are you able to hear us? Are we good to go now? Is it me?
The volume's still really low on my end, and I don't know how to fix it.
I've turned up my volume. I don't think it does anything for you, but I've just, I'm just winging it,
I know.
technology-wise.
That's okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you perfectly, which is kind of a rarity for some of our guests, so I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, I think we'll just continue then.
Perfect. I'll just sign. Okay, so we'll go ahead without much ado because you can't hear me super well. I want to make sure that you get your time and we get to watch your magic happen. So go ahead.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lena, for that amazing introduction. I am stoked and honored as a at-home chef to partner with Pasolivo with your amazing products to kind of show off this recipe that I created. I think Thanksgiving this year is going to be very different for a lot of families. And with this recipe, I'm hoping that even though you're not surrounded by your entire family, you still enjoy an amazing meal. And the best thing about this dish is you're not going to the kitchen for hours and it's a one-pan food. So let's get started. A roasted chicken, and I got some cheated. I got some pre-cut up chicken, so I have some bone-in chicken breast.
May I pause you for a second because we could hear you before, but now we can't hear you as much. Oh, she can't hear me.
And I have my 3 tablespoons of salted butter with our Pasolivo Tuscany blend, spice blend. I'm just going to generously rub that underneath the skin. And kind of pre done some chicken thighs. here. I just want to thank all friends and family and Pasolivo followers and Bryce Myers followers for jumping on and joining us today. When I first go anything like this, I'm a bit nervous. I'm having some fun creating this recipe and partnering with Pasolivo and obviously McPrice. So, you just want to make sure you get a good amount underneath. This is going to add so much flavor to the chicken. Sleep away here for 1 second. Wash my hands. 1 second here. So you definitely want to preheat your oven right now to 475 degrees. I'm going to go in for about 15 minutes to start this process of initial press on that skin. I just took a baking sheet and blended it with oil. So important for your cleanup process because it's all said and done. Just put that oil and throw it away. Give your pan a quick wash, and then you're done. All right. Just grab my knife here real quick. So now that you have that beautiful butter underneath the skins of your chicken, you're going to take a medium onion. And we're just going to boil this.
Chef Katie, are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me at all?
I'm sorry?
Are you able to hear me at all?
A little bit.
Wait, what?
She's asking me if you can hear.
Oh, okay.
No.
Very, very slightly.
Because we used to be able to hear you, and then when you switched around, now I can't hear you as well. And hearing me is not important, but hearing you is. So is there any way to get either closer to you or back to how it was previously before things changed up? I don't know what happened.
I know all of our volumes on my phone are completely up.
Okay, perfect. We'll figure it out. Yeah, even if it's closer to you, and then we.
Sure.
Do you have?
Okay. So I quartered my onions.
Perfect.
And put it on the tray, and then I have a medium-sized orange. And I actually like to kind of juice the orange over the onions just a little bit. This moisture with your onions, and when you layer your herbs on top and then put the chicken on top of it, it's just going to create this nice kind of steam bath. It really kind of puts those aromatics into the chicken. So I have some rosemary sprigs and some fresh thyme sprigs here. And then you just kind of assemble your chicken around this. So I'm going to use my 2 biggest pieces first. These are my bone and breast. Then you're just going to layer the smaller pieces of chicken around it just to kind of create a good seal around all of those beautiful onions and oranges and spices that you put under there. Give me a second to wash my hands. All right. Then we're going to take our 2 tablespoons of the citrus olive oil from Pasolivo and generously kind of olive oil the top over the chicken. This is going to give you that nice kind of crisp sear on there for you. And then I'm adding my reserved tablespoon of our Tuscan blend from Pasolivo right on top, just very generously. And then the next step is to add our butternut squash. So we're going to move straight over here ever so slightly. And we're going to put our 4 cups of our pre-cut butternut squash. I kind of cheated this one too. I just bought the pre-done stuff. So that way it's just easier and quicker in the kitchen. And then you have your 1/4 cup of the Tangerine Pasolivo olive oil. So generally Put that in there. And then I have 1 tablespoon of the sweet and spice blend as well. Just going to sprinkle this in here. And then I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to mix this up. It's not even done cooking yet, and it already smells like the holidays with this beautiful spice blend. It's one of my favorites. And then you just simply go ahead and put this around the chicken. Get all that goodness on the end here. And then at the very end, I just take a little bit of fresh sea salt. I just go ahead and salt the top of the chicken ever so slightly, so you definitely get that nice kind of salty bite. Then it goes in the oven at 475 for 15 minutes. And then you reduce your temperature to 375 after that, and bake for an additional 35 to 40 minutes or until your internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. So just a quick few Katie kitchen tips. I definitely recommend allowing the chicken to get up the breast part, to get up to like 161, 162. Put it on the broiler on high just for a few minutes to pay close attention because it will burn, but just get that really beautiful crisp on that skin. And then remove it, and those temperatures will rise just a few more minutes while it's resting. That way it doesn't get dry and doesn't overcook. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. With the wonderful TV magic, we have a beautiful done product here. This is super juicy. There's so much juice leaking out here. But you have your beautiful roasted chicken with your sweet and savory butternut squash. You're definitely going to want to pair it with these beautiful, one of my favorite things. Definitely just seals the deal for the holidays for you at home. The Boozy Cran-Cherry Chutney. And look, my biggest thing is you eat with your eyes. And how beautiful is this?
Oh, wow.
What a great presentation for Thanksgiving with half the work.
Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous with McPrice Myers. Beautiful Earth White. This is a Claret Blanche and Grenache Blanc forward blend. Crisp, clean, but great mouthfeel, so it pairs beautifully with all these savory notes. And then also, if you're a red fan, we have our beautiful Earth Red from McPrice Myers Winery as well. It is a GSM blend with a few added flavors, so beautifully easy drinking on this one. This has been such a pleasure. I just want to thank Pasolivo for this opportunity. I'm sorry the technical difficulties with hearing. I can't hear you very well, but this has been such a pleasure. And I just want to give a few shout outs real quick. If you're ever in the Paso area and you want to splurge, I would definitely recommend staying at Kindred Oak Farm. Gosh, their property is so beautiful, and Lisa and Robert Peach will treat you as family. And when you're on your way out to Pasolivo, please feel free and stop by at McPrice Myers Winery on Adelaide Road. Come visit me. I love to pour for you and any of our team members. It's just a great spot. As well as when you're in downtown Paso, please check out Revamped. April has amazing finds in her store. She did take the opportunity to give my kitchen a facelift, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So thank you everyone for being part of this.
Wow, thank you so much. I want to, yeah, hopefully you can hear me for a little bit. Thank you so much for showing us how to create that. Quick question, you said that you had kind of taken the easy way for the butternut squash, and it sounded like you had said that for the chicken too, but we missed it. And I need to know what the easy way is, because that looked like scary. So tell me how you did the chicken, like that initial stuff. The voices were garbled, and I wanted to make sure we found out.
No worries. I just went and bought chicken pieces that had the skins on and bone in, and that way I didn't have to like butcher a chicken. By all means, though, if you can you could totally translate this recipe into a whole chicken or like a Danish hen. Like this is so versatile. You can do this with so many different recipes of poultry. Turkey as well, if you want to do like a small turkey for your family on Thanksgiving. You could substitute any kind of poultry meat and this would still be fantastic.
I love that. I mean, it's great because it speaks to the beginner chefs and then people who are going to kind of reach out to, or maybe those that have game that want to do something a little bit different. This is a perfect flavoring for all types of meat. So this is perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
my pleasure.
The ingredients and the recipe for all of this is going to be on our website, pasolivo.com. If you click on our information on our Instagram, you will find that. Yeah, like Chef Katie said, you will find her at the local B&B at Kindred Oaks Farm as the assistant chef. You're going to find her at McPrice Myers as the chef there. She does. Can you talk to me about what the sensory tastings are a little bit? What does that?
Oh yeah, so it's something I developed a little over a year ago, and I've just been having so much fun with it. With the sensory tastings with wine. Wine is perceived so different on your palate by kind of what you throw at it. And so I do an entire sip, smell, sip, bite, sip. It's a great 2-hour experience. I highlight a bunch of different Paso wineries or Paso wines if I come to you. It's an add-on experience for the bed and breakfast, and it's something that we're going to be bringing to McPrice Myers to feature our McPrice Myers wines. And it's just a fabulous experience to kind of enlighten people that, you know, people are like, oh, I'm not a Merlot fan, but when you pair it with the right food, they're surprised that, oh my gosh, I could totally get down with this. So it's a lot of fun. And then at the very end, I make a charcuterie board and I allow people to kind of play mad scientist with what's wines left and what foods are left to try. And it's always so much fun to kind of have people think outside the box and then kind of play on their own. So
that's gorgeous. Again, I love that everything that you're doing right now that you're showing us is everything from novice to expert, and you can kind of, I mean, the novice is trying to figure out what to what, and then somebody who's trying to like get a little crazy. I love that. Thank you so much for bringing that to attention. I didn't realize that you did that. So is that, so you're doing that at the B&B and soon at McPrice Myers?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's an add-on experience for the people at the Kindred Oak Farm currently.
Yeah.
And then McPrice Myers, we're really excited. We're breaking ground for our brand new tasting room within the next couple of weeks. And it will be something that will be added on as well.
Oh my gosh. That's so, I'm going to say I just happened to go tasting there, but I didn't. I went there purposely because I love that tasting room, and I haven't been for a while, and then you were going to be on.
I know, I heard you stop by, and I'm so bummed that I missed you.
I did. I stopped by, so I got to taste all the wines that you're talking about today, and they're all fantastic.
Right.
The beautiful glass that you get at the end of the tasting. Oh my gosh. And
slight silver lining to COVID. Love you guys, but no love your germs. So please take your glass with you.
Take it. That works for me. It's a gorgeous wine. I feel very fancy holding on to that wine glass. Nice. I mean, Sean was the one who walked me through all of the tastings.
Yeah,
through all the
we
tastings.
love Sean. He's a great team member.
Oh my gosh, he has so much knowledge in that brain of his. So
much knowledge.
It was so much fun to have him there walking us through that. So I thank you for giving me a kind of push to get myself back out there, because it's a beautiful location. I got to check out, or from the far we saw where the next winery is going to be, and that huge, beautiful oak is such a fantastic roof for the next tasting room experience, I think, and a beautiful nod to Paso being the Paso of the Oaks. Keeping that big, beautiful oak there is kind of just
absolutely.
So I love.
We're excited to see a finished product for sure. We're excited to host everybody once we can again.
Yeah, right.
But actually, we are doing fantastic patio seatings available. Definitely on Saturdays and Sundays we fill up, so highly recommend a reservation. But yeah.
Yes, and that was pretty easy. I think we just hopped on the website to do the reservation.
Absolutely. So there's a link from our website for talk, and then you just link onto there, and the reservation process is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So that was, it's easy enough to do. Might as well secure your spot, guys. When you are visiting Paso, I mean, right now you've just got yourself a chef, a place to stay, and a place to drink. So boom,
Yes,
you're
we got you
welcome.
covered.
And before you get to Paso, you can do this cooking and have a little taste of Paso before you get here. So
Yes.
McPrice Myers, can you order the wines and have them shipped? Do you know?
I'm sorry.
Can you order the wines and get them shipped right now? Oh,
Absolutely, yeah. So you can log online, and then I think with the Price Myers is whenever you order a case, it ships for free. So that's really fun, and I would definitely see, and I would recommend if you enjoy our wines and want to become a part of the wine club family, I would do that soon. I would predict that we'll probably be on a wait list for our wine club in the near future, which is exciting as a winemaker and an owner. It's big for McPrice. We're really excited, but we're doing well.
nice.
So
Gosh, that's crazy.
yeah,
Wow. Well, congratulations to you guys as McPrice Myers, because that's pretty
thanks.
awesome. I mean, the wines speak for themselves, so it makes sense. So yeah. I want to make sure that you know that a lot of people are singing your praises. You have a little bit of some girl crushing going on over here. A lot of people are saying how much they love you and commenting on how great you are. So I agree. Can we get another view of what you created, because it
Oh,
beautiful.
absolutely. Hold on one second. Let me just flip this plate on. Let me make it presentable for you.
Was somebody already eating it?
No, not at all. But like I say, I think I really enjoy plating. My husband kind of gives me some grief almost every dinner because I plate almost every dinner we make at home. Because you truly do. You eat with your eyes. It's something that's so important. So I really want to quickly just maybe flip the camera around. Sorry.
No, please.
And show you just a little bit of a setup all together with the oils, the wine, all the lovely spices we use today, just so we can get just like a full picture.
Got it.
And I
So
just realized that where I at home, my couch is a mess. So that's the thing. One second. It just scoot everything over so you don't see my laundry on the couch.
so that's real, that's real talk. And the fact that you are creating a meal that you can do and toss into the oven and fold some laundry, I feel like is like,
oh, absolutely.
speaking
I
to
mean,
the
it's
masses.
done within like 45 minutes. So you're not slaving away in the kitchen all day. And honestly, the best part is you just take that foil and you wrap it up and you throw it away. Like what we use 2 bowls and a baking dish with foil on it.
Yeah.
That's like mom heaven. So hold on here one second. Let me flip my camera.
Oh,
So here we have
look at
the roasted chicken.
all the hearts are flying now. Yes.
With the that amazing Boozy Cran-Cherry chutney.
Yeah.
And then we have those roasted butternut squash. And here are just some of the products that we use today highlighted and McPrice Myers wine.
Oh, that is beautiful. I mean, the chicken is very herby. You've got that sweetness from the Boozy Cran. You've got that sugar and spice going on the butternut squash. I just got some butternut squash from our CSA box, our veggie box, and I was kind of trying to figure out what to do with it. So this is what to do with it. Oh, I'm excited. Looks like everybody's falling in love with this picture. A little bit of food porn for your Friday afternoon. People.
There you go.
Thank you
so
much.
I mean, like I said, this year's been such a crazy year, and everyone's Thanksgiving is just going to be so different in holidays. I just really kind of wanted to gear to a recipe that you could still enjoy the holidays. It doesn't have to be this whole day in the kitchen. I mean, it's a 45-minute recipe from start to finish, pretty close, and 1 pan cleanup. Like, I'm super excited for this one. So.
And not only that, but really healthy too. I mean, we're not slathering stuff with too much of anything, not deep frying anything. So it's a nice, healthy. We really do have to be taking care of ourselves, our bodies, our hearts, our minds. So some heartfelt food like this, that's good for the soul, and it's also good for the body. So I think we all need that. No more fast food, everybody.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, there's no like refined sugars or anything. It's just really clean eating,
Yes.
which is awesome.
Yes, and yeah, as natural as possible. So we've got the tangerine olive oil, which is just gorgeous for, I mean, you have it on in the butternut squash. I put it in waffles and oatmeal, in smoothies. I mean, you can do a ton with it. You can bake with it. You can cook with it. The citrus olive oil has lemon, lime, and tangerine. So people probably are asking, okay, you've got two citruses. What's the deal? This one is a
I know, but
blend of
it's
all
so
three.
different.
It's so different, and I'm so excited that you chose both of them because then that really showcases how they work well together, but they're completely different. So
Yeah.
that was
We
very
use
cool.
we go back and forth between the citrus and the tangerine when I do kind of like the shrimp, cilantro, lime tacos. And it's fantastic with that. Not to get off subject from the recipe from today, but it's so versatile, which is nice. And then you could use the tangerine and do a tangerine olive oil cake, which is just off the charts amazing.
Okay, so apparently we're gonna have to meet up with you again in the spring for the tacos and at some point for this cake because we've got to figure that out too.
I would love that.
Yes.
I'd be honored.
Yeah, everybody's saying bring on the videos, so this should be a standing thing. And then
Awesome.
we've done the sugar and spice. I want to make sure we've covered everything. The sugar and spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, cloves, ginger, nutmeg. Did I say nutmeg? Mace, black pepper. So some little surprises in there. So you can use it as a base of a mole sauce. You've put it in a savory dish, right? So you've put it for dinner, but
French toast.
French toast, it's amazing. My vanilla protein shake, it's awesome. On Greek yogurt, sliced apples, apple pie, sugar, yeah, I mean, snickerdoodles. Like this, once you have it in your house, it just, oh, on top of eggnog.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
Yeah, only because I bought the cruddy store-bought stuff and I was like, and then I put it on and it just felt fancy. So this is what we're doing here. And then the Tuscan blend. Tuscan blend is one that works with like every meat possible, every soup possible, sea salt, rosemary, oregano, garlic, black pepper, onion, parsley. It's just a go-to seasoning. Instead of getting each one separately, get it all together and just toss it in pretty much everything. Salad dressings it works well with too. So yeah. And then of course that Boozy cran that you have right there, which
that's dangerous.
Oh my gosh. It has amaretto and brandy in it. It also has ginger and orange peel. I've given up on trying to make any type of cranberry sauce because it's never going to be as good as this. It just isn't. So why fight the power? I'm just going to go ahead and dump this into a container.
On top of ice cream with dark chocolate.
Ooh. All right. Well, we know what we're doing tonight. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Well, okay, you're giving us all kinds of great ideas, and I'm thrilled. Thank you so much for being with us. Sorry for the technical.
My pleasure. Happy Thanksgiving to your family and everyone else's family, from our family to yours.
Bye. Thank you so much for everything. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, everybody, stick around because then I get to talk to you guys about next week.
I don't know how to get on.
So next week we will be covering all of our balsamics and vinegars. So that's exciting because we are going to kind of have it open for discussion. So do you have questions about the vinegar that you have in your pantry? I will be here to answer questions. I will be here to talk about each one of them, to give you recipes for each one of them, and really discuss what's in them. So this time next week, 2 p.m., right after Thanksgiving, you're going to be sitting, you're going to be digesting, you're going to be chatting with the family. This is a perfect time to go through your pantry, look at all this stuff, and see what you can do with it. I'm talking on ice cream, I'm talking in cocktails, I'm talking in salad dressings, covering the bases, what it pairs up with, which oils they pair up with. So this is a fantastic time to get your notebook out and just start writing some notes down and some ideas down for future shopping, for future club shipments. So next week, all of our vinegars are going to be showcased. So that is the fun part. If you have at least one of them, I know you guys have more than one, but if you have more or one, join in and stump me. Try to ask me questions. Let's get this going. Let's get the dialogue going so that you have all the ideas of what to do with that balsamic and vinegar. Also, I want to make sure that you know we are finishing off harvest now, but that also means that we get to turn our focus to our December shipment. It's an optional shipment, and it has some brand new goodies coming. So we've got check your emails. We've got some really brand new goodies coming out. We've also got the Olio Nuovo, that's new oil in Italian, and that gets released to our club members first. If you ever Google Olio Nuovo, it's just going to scream out liquid gold, fantastic. If you can find it, buy it, because you really need to find a source to be able to have get your hands on Olio Nuovo. It's darn near medicinal, but it also tastes fantastic. So that is definitely something to keep your eyes open for. If you're a club member, you're lucky because you're going to get that first. If not, touch base and see if you want to become a club member. It is a fun club to be part of, and you'll be able to get your hands on the Olio Nuovo, which is always a good thing. It's a limited quantity because it does have that sediment in there, so it has a shorter lifespan, but it is worth its weight, I tell you that. All right, so we will see you next week. Touch base. Both places are open. Both are. Yes, you can. You can get online to. I'm sorry, I'm answering questions here. How do you get into the club? Just hop online, pasolivo.com, or give us a call. Say that you saw this show and said, yes, I want to be part of that club, because basically all of the stuff that she talked about today, that bundle is a club shipment right there. Even less would be a club shipment. So it's $85 worth of anything online or anything in the store. That's your shipment. Easy peasy. It can be soaps and lotions. It does not have to be olive oil every single time, although you'll probably want it to be. So yeah, give us a call or hop online and or email us. Emailing is probably the best bet, because then we can answer any questions that you have as well. And that's just pasolivo.com or info@pasolivo.com if you want to email us. So thank you very much for being with us today. We will see you next week, and we'll hopefully see you in the tasting rooms. Both tasting rooms are open. We're counting numbers coming in and all of that sort of stuff, and masking up, of course. But we are still doing tastings and everything downtown at the ranch, and it's a beautiful time to come because all the colors are changing and stuff. So we'd love to see you. Have a fantastic Friday. We look forward to seeing you again on next Friday, and take care, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I won't see you until after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The vinegars will help you digest, so that's a perfect time to talk about it on Friday. Bye, guys.